Hello and welcome to my channel. How are you today? My name is Dr. Kate Boyd and I am professor of piano at Butler University. This is my teaching studio. I am practicing my way through the Beethoven sonatas for violin and piano in the month of December, and tonight I am practicing the last movement of everyone's favorite, the beautiful Spring Sonata. And the violin has the tune. Now I'm gonna skip to a couple of spots I want to show you. The first spot I'm gonna look at is in measure 44. It goes like this. I'll start a little before. You can kind of hear how my left hand doesn't really know where it's going. It's a lot of jumps. It's a lot of jumping around when the right hand isn't doing jumps. I'm looking at the left hand here. This what I'm doing is I'm using my arm to measure these distances. So I'm kind of memorizing how it feels without looking down, right? We don't want to have to look down. So what you can do at home is start getting comfortable, if you're not already, with the idea of playing and not looking down and measuring distances. So I'm looking here at the music. Right there, that's on. So feeling. Okay, now. Okay, I'm gonna put that in context. It's just tricky here with the finger work at 49. And then getting into the tune. Isn't it pretty? The next spot I want to show you is extremely tricky. It has repeated notes in it. It's measure 81. Accompaniment. The violin is going. I just played my left hand with the violin line. So all this stuff is going. So I have to practice these repeated notes. I am deciding to change fingers on the repeated notes because it's faster to go than it's a different sound. But that means I have to practice that, and specifically in measure 85, I'm going 1, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm going 4, 3, 4, 3 actually. 1, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1. So So all this is 1, 4, 3, right. And then jumping. Oh, this is tricky. This one right here. Right there. So what doing a combination of changing fingers and using the same finger. It's like a little tongue twister. The takeaway for you is repeated notes. Think about, do you want to do that or... The reason that repeated notes can be hard is they tend to accumulate tension in your arm. So if you have repeated notes really fast and you're getting really tight in your arm, try changing fingers. I'm still on the fence about exactly how I'm going to, what fingering I'm going to use here, but... I'm going to do this part 6 times. Right there. That's hard. That's 2. Sometimes, if you're not sure about fingering, just do it several times in a row and your body will start to figure out what's the most comfortable and intuitive. That's 4. Whoops. Whoops. That's hard, man. At least I'm honest. I could just show you all the easy parts and make it look like I'm just playing everything perfectly, but this is really legitimately hard. All right. It's coming down to the C sharp, that's hard. They have 5/4. I love it when they write fingering in additions. This is the Henley edition, very good edition. I really like most of their fingering choices. It helps. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Not because I can play this perfectly, but because I don't want to totally bore you as I work it out. Now I'm going to show you another spot. This is a place where it returns, and it has this little arpeggiated thing in the left hand. It's very pretty. It sounds effortless, but it's actually kind of tricky in the left hand. I have a hard time with arpeggiated chords the tricky thing about arpeggiated chords is that the intervals keep changing. So it's this, and sometimes there's a third between the notes, and sometimes there's a fourth. So in terms of accuracy, that's tricky. All right, I'm gonna play a little bit before that, just because it's so pretty. But it didn't feel as secure as I wanted to. I'm going to do that again right here. And then after that it feels okay. Really, it's just this part. One way that I found to be helpful is to practice in groups of two. Fingering I'm going to use. So I'm doing 2 notes at a time, the second and third note, etc. Oh, that really helps. I can tell right now. I'm going to try that fast now. Notice my left hand was searching. That means that I really need to go over exactly what those hand position changes are. Here's a way that's really helpful, that I find really helpful. I'm going to go back and forth 3 times between each hand position. Say that helped. So that did help, actually. So practicing it back and forth between different groups, that's a takeaway for you. Practicing it in hand positions, practicing like if you've got moving around back and forth with the fingering that you're going to use. I'm going to get into it now. Wish me luck. Oh, B flat. Yeah, that's better. Another little takeaway for you is that if you make a mistake, try to clean it up right away. Don't go on and say, well, I just did it that one time. Be really honest with yourself. If you made a mistake, it was not an accident. It's telling you that there's something you need to practice or go over. I missed a B flat, and then I went right back and I practiced it again. All right, let's get a little running start. Whoa. G natural. I'm just tired. It's kind of been the end of a long day, and so I'm misreading some things. Etc. All right. I think I might show you one more spot to finish off this. I'm going to just show you the very end, this whole... It's a little tricky. It's really fast and it's triplets, and we've got a lot of very specific articulation. Two notes, staccato, two notes, two. It has to kind of sound spiky. It's got to sound kind of energetic. Right? And so I cannot just go, because that's not the articulation. The articulation is very clear. Faster tempo. Da, 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 da. He put something so precarious at the end of the piece. It's crazy. It feels easy, but it's also simultaneous's hard because always the changing intervals. Now's the part of the video where I give you a little update on the day. Today is Sunday, December 11th. It is late at night and I'm practicing here at Butler. We have final exams that start tomorrow. All of the classes are done for the semester, and now the students are going to be turning in papers and doing final exams. And they have therapy dogs, not therapy dogs, they have puppies to pet and coffee hour and things like that to help support the students during this time. I know that the stress level of students is really high. So if you're a student right now, I just want to say it's gonna be okay. Take care of yourself, make sure you're eating and hydrating and sleeping and exercising, and take it one day at a time and one assignment at a time. And as for me, I don't have final exams, but I am summoned for jury duty, which means that I will have to be there in the morning, and I'm not sure if I will be called to participate in a case or not. We will see, and hopefully that will not interfere too much with my daily practice and video making. If you're curious about my technical approach to the piano, I'm going to put a link to the playlist that I made of the top 5 technical things that I teach my college students. So if you haven't seen it already, click on that. That'll help you with some of the fundamentals and give you an overview of how I teach and approach the piano. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. I'm going to see you tomorrow when I continue to practice the Spring Sonata. Happy practicing. Bye-bye.